Hello traders, welcome to my YouTube channel Akamlo Forex. In today's video, I'm here to show you how to identify the high probability order block. I'll tell you what an order block is, show you how to mark an order block, and how you can improve in your entrance when using an order block. So let's see how we can identify order block in the chart. First of all, what is an order block? An order block, what we all learned is, they said an order block is the last bullish or bearish candle before an upward or downward move. But I will say an order block is the last bullish or bearish candle that sweep the previous candle high or low before the upward or downward move. So now, guys, you can see we have three candle structures here, or three candle moves here. Here, pay attention. So let's see how we can identify them. In this, we can see that price is price is in a downtrend. Price is moving down, and this was our last bullish candle before the move. Okay, so now see, let's see, this is, we have this. Okay, before this other block is created. So when the price was coming upward, this green candle was our last bullish candle before a downward move. So many traders just mark the green candle as an order block, but in an actual sense, the green candle is not the high probability order block. The red candle is a high probability order block. Why? Because the red candle has switched off the highs of the previous candle. That means it has grabbed the liquidity above that green candle. So if you are going to mark your order block, we are going to consider the red candle but not the green candle. So how do we then mark this order block? So if you mark it, we will then come up to the candle. So we mark the red candle but not the green candle. The green candle is not a high probability order block. Just imagine, there are many times that you choose your order block. There are many times you choose your order block, and then price will move and level is a little pace to touch that block. Price move down and then touch this block and move bearish, but you are left behind. You miss out the trade. Why? Because that was not the right place to identify the order block. Okay, so you see traders will be marking this green candle as their order block. Okay, if they are marking this green candle as their order block and price comes and reverse at this point, okay, price then reverse here. When price reverse here, they will still be waiting for price to come and tap into the green candle before they will take their positions. So they end up missing trades. They end up missing trades, and then most traders also lose or risks will be trapped off using that kind of order blocks, because they will put their entrance here, and then their stop loss will just be at that green candle. Okay, so if that stop loss is just at the end of the green candle, which they choose as the order block, so price will then go and tap in, clear that green candle, and respect the wick of the red candle and move bearish. In this case, you have been trapped. In this case, you have been trapped from the trade, just because the order block that you choose was not the high probability order block. So guys, and also just look at this. There are traders that also use this candle. There are traders that will also use this next candle as an order block. Okay, just because they have seen this green candle to be their order block, because it's the last green candle before this bearish move. Because this candle is the last green candle before this bearish move. So they'll end up marking this green candle as their order block. So this candle that we are seeing here is not a high probability order block. Why is it not a high probability order block? It's not a high probability order block because the green candle does not sweep the previous candle high. It does not sweep the previous candle high. For us to have a high probability order block, the candle must sweep off the high or low of the what of the next candle. Okay, so there are traders that will mark this as our order block, but this is not an order block. Okay, this is not a high probability order block. So let's move into the next. Okay, you can see in the next one, this one we see this was a green candle. We'll have another green candle. Okay, and this candle was the last green candle before this bearish move. Okay, so we have two types of order block here. Here we have an order block. Here this is our order block. This green candle is our order block. We also have this candle as our order block. Okay, this candle as our order block. Why? Because this green candle has swept off the high of the previous candle, and here too this green candle has swept off the high of this candle. So these two candles are high probability order block. So when you are to mark your order block, you need to consider the candle that sweep of the previous candle low or high. That is where you can now identify your high probability order block. So to mark this, we are not going to consider this previous candle because the high of that candle has been trapped. So we'll now mark our order block from this. Okay, and then we also have this block. Okay, if we have this block, we also have another block here. Okay, so this is how we can identify a high probability order block. So let's move to the next example. This is our third example before we switch on into the chart. So in this example, you can see price is also moving bearish, and this was our last green candle before the bearish move. Okay, but now which one is our valid or our high probability order block? Is actually the red candle is our high probability order block because the red candle has swept off the previous candle low and close below it. Okay, so this is how we can identify a candle that clears the previous high or low of the previous candle and close below it. So that's how I said an order block. It is a last bullish or bearish candle that sweep off the previous candle low or high before an upward or a downward move. So guys, take note. So here, this red candle is our high probability order block, but not the green candle. So guys, let's move into the chart to see how we can find our order blocks in the live market. So you can see here where we took our entrance here. Where we took our entrance, let me take off the positions. Okay, so first of all, we can see here this candle market was in a bearish move, and this candle, let me take off this too as well. So in this candle, this was our last uh, uh, bullish candle before this downward move. Actually, we choose this as our order block because this has swept the previous candle's high. Okay, this candle has swept the previous candle high. So since I sweep off the previous candle high, we then indicate that block as our high probability order block, and then and this is how it will help us to get entrance. So we now mark the order block, and then we will find our entrance at that particular point. So looking at the candle, it has swept this candle's high. That means it has grabbed all these candles high and also close below that candles high. Okay, so this is how we can identify. This is a high probability order block. Let's find another example. Another example is also this particular point. This candle is our last bullish candle before what this down move. Okay, so in this candle, you can see it has closed above this candle, what this candle high. Okay, it has closed above this high. So since it closed above the high and also closed a sweep above a sweep liquidities above this candle high and also close beneath that one, that candle. So this is our high probability order block. Okay, so we can mark that if for us to take a positions, we'll mark from that, and this is how we can mark our zones when we identify these blocks. Okay, and this will give you a nice entrance. Okay, the next our next example here is this. You can see in this candle, in this we have this, we have this candle. Okay, we have this what this candle being our last bullish candle before this downward move, and this candle has also grabbed or sweep the high of the previous one of the previous candle and also close beneath it. Okay, it has sweep off the high of the previous candle and also close beneath it. So that's why we mark that as our order block. So if you mark this as an order block, you'll be expecting price to come and tap. This is so here. This was how we got our entrance. We use this. We use this to get this entry. So we're able to take we take our position from the wick. That give us a nice sniper entrance. Okay, so we have this wick, and then our stop loss was just above that candle, and then we take our positions up here to the downside. Okay, so and then why do we then have another scale in? We have another scale in because this candle, this this candle here also closed above this one, this previous candle. So it's close, it sweep off the high of the candle and also close beneath it. So since it closed beneath it, you know this is a high probability order block. Then we can now take our position, and this is also where we get our next entrance in this bearish move position. So we have our next entrance. Our stop loss was just a little pips above it here, and then we take position to the downside. So this is how you can identify your high probability order block. So guys, if you are new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I drop a new video. Okay, and also check in the description. We'll see our traders chat room community. Click and join the traders chat room community, and let's learn and share ideas together.